Who Dat Nation, I want to see Who Dat down in the comment section. Spam it down in the comment section because we're trying to create some good vibes for a big Week 2 matchup against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Whoever comments Who Dat the most will get a shout-out on the next shop. I am Will Scott. Welcome into Saints Now. We're talking about the latest news and rumors around the Saints before their Week 2 matchup against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we begin talking about a practice squad signing, and it's a familiar name. Latavius Murray is back. They have signed the running back to their practice squad. Alvin Kamara is dealing with a rib injury, so that's something to monitor here. Murray played with the Saints from 2019 to 2020, and he was pretty good. 292 carries, over 1,200 yards, 9 touchdowns in 2 seasons in New Orleans. Was really, really good behind Kamara those 2 years. I'm really excited to see him back. Here's what we did in Baltimore last year. 6 tutties, 500 yards, 119 carries, 4.2 yards per carry. So when you consider a couple things, number one, the fact that he's still available, that's a little bit surprising. Number two, he's on your practice squad. I mean, this is a guy that should probably be on an NFL roster, probably will be on the Saints roster by the end of the year, but for now, signing with the Saints practice squad. And producer Trace Gerard and I have talked about for months the possibility of bringing Murray back as an option, especially with some question marks at the running back position. Very good to see him back in New Orleans. And if Kamara can't go on Sunday, which it's the hope he can go, but if he can't, wouldn't be shocked to see Murray maybe elevated to the active roster. What is your one-word reaction to the Saints signing Latavius Murray? Go down in the comment section. Let me know what's your one-word reaction to the Saints bringing back Latavius Murray. Well, speaking of Kamara, we do have an injury update on him coming up around the corner. But let's talk about our practice squad here first. Jake Ludden, he's the practice squad quarterback. You got Murray now, Lucas Kroll, J.P. Holtz, and then a couple offensive linemen, including Josh Andrews, Kirk Merritt, Rashid Shaheed as well. Taco Charlton, Christian Ringo, Jordan Jackson, Eric Wilson, Nafai Sewell, Trey Swilling. You brought him in earlier this week, the son of Pat Swilling. DeMarcus Fields and Vincent Gray round out your practice squad. But there has been one guy that's been released. Dejeen Dixon has been released from this practice squad, a wide receiver at Nicholls State. I think we're all very high on him, but he might be back soon. Sean Vizende of Fox 8 said that it's very possible that they'll bring him back soon, and we see that a lot, with different roster moves that the player eventually comes back to that team in the next day or two. Be sure to subscribe. We're trying to get to 9K. We're almost there. We're the best spot for Saints news, Saints rumors, all the above. Go down, hit that big red subscribe button if you're a part of Who Dat Nation. Let's get into that injury update now, talking about Alvin Kamara. He left the game early against the Falcons. He's dealing with a rib issue, but the good news is it's not expected to be major, and DA said he thinks he's going to be just fine. Nick Underhill tweeted this out. Alvin Kamara says he's good after leaving the game early. So DA says he's fine. Kamara says he's fine. He should be fine if you get the memo there. So we'll wait and see. We'll update you on his status if we hear anything for Sunday. But they did sign Latavius Murray, the practice squad, maybe as an emergency replacement if Kamara cannot go. Taking a look here at the updated depth chart, Kamara, Ingram, Dwayne Washington, Tony Jones Jr., the 4 running backs on this Saints depth chart right now. Talk about Taysom Hill because he was really good in Week 1, led the Saints in rushing. Could he work out better than expected at the tight end position? We'll see. He's definitely an athlete. I know Saints fans have mixed feelings about Taysom, but he's not a quarterback anymore. He's an athlete, right? He's playing all these different positions. We don't have to worry about him being the quarterback anymore. I didn't think he was that bad at the quarterback position. I was higher on him than most people were. Producer Trace can confirm. But, yeah, I really like Taysom, and seeing what he did on Sunday was certainly promising, and maybe he'll get more carries with Alvin Kamara. Will Kamara be good to go for Week 2, though? Type G for good or type W for won't. Down in the comment section, go down, chime in. I would bet on him being good for Sunday. Speaking of bet, you can go place your bets on the Saints to beat the Bucs at chatsports.com/bet. Promo code chat125. If you put in that promo code, you can get a 125% deposit bonus. That means if you put $100 in, you get 125 additional cash to bet with. Great deal. Go and take advantage. Chatsports.com/bet. Again, promo code CHAT125. Go bet on the Saints to beat Tom Brady, man. The Saints own Tom Brady and the Bucs. They have for forever now. Go and bet on the Saints. Chatsports.com/bet. Let's react to the NFL Week 2 power rankings from ESPN. Let's see where the Saints stacked up against some other teams. No surprise, the Buffalo Bills are number 1, followed by the Chiefs, the Bucs, and the Chargers. When I submitted my power rankings for the Chat Sports power rankings, those were my top 4. Moving on here to 5 through 8, the LA Rams are the highest ranked winless team, but that's because they're the Super Bowl defending Super Bowl champs. Ravens, Bengals, and Packers 6 through 8 there. I think the Packers might be a little bit high. They did not look good in Week 1. Who is ranked too high in the Week 2 power rankings? Go down in the comments section. Let me know. I haven't seen the bottom teams here, but if Atlanta is not 32, they're ranked too high. Starting with go to 9. I love shitting on the Falcons. 9 through 12, you got the Eagles, the Vikings, the Dolphins, and the 49ers. The Eagles, they almost blew that game against Detroit, but they ultimately win that one. The Vikings, I think, should be ranked a little bit higher. They looked really good against the Packers. That was a convincing win. The Dolphins should probably be ranked higher, too. That was a convincing win against the Patriots. I get it. The Patriots aren't very good this year, but still, this Dolphins team is legit, especially that defense. San Francisco 0-1. They're number 12 after a really embarrassing loss to the Bears. And then the Saints, finally coming in at 13. I think the Saints team should be a lot higher. I understand that they barely squeaked by a terrible Atlanta team, but they come in at number 13. Followed by the Steelers, the Broncos, and the Colts. I want to ask y'all, though, is this a fair ranking? If it's too high, type H. If it's too low, type L. Or if it's accurate, type A. Down in the comment section, go down, let me know. I think they're too low. I'm typing L for L. I think this is a top 10 team. Moving on to the Week 2 power rankings. We continue here with our rankings. The Raiders, the Browns, the Titans, and the Commanders, 7 through 20. The Patriots, the Cardinals, the Seahawks, and the Giants, 21 through 24. I still can't believe the Seahawks beat the Broncos. I mean, that was a absolutely shocking game that the Seahawks won. And then you got the Bears, the Cowboys. I love how the Cowboys are so low, man. Their season's already over after Week 1. You love to see it. The Lions at number 27, the Panthers at 28, Falcons 29, Texans 30, Jacksonville 31, New York at 32. Do not disagree with the last couple teams there. But again, the Falcons should be number 32. They suck. Be sure to comment Golden Gang if you're a real one. That's our new nickname for our subscribers here. Go down, type Golden Gang. Also, while you're down there, hit the noti bell, turn on your notifications. It's the best way to stay in the loop with Saints news.